it's Inigo, and today I'll be announcing the winner of the Undertale poem contest. I've received quite a bit of poems, but I think I'll be able to read all of them. And then the last two will be the runner-up and the winner. So, let's get to it. I hope you enjoy. Oh, and thank you everyone so much for sending in your poems. It was a lot of fun going through all of them, and some really good ones in there. So, already thank you so much, and I hope you enjoy. The first one is by James Bennett. I call upon you to help me with this. Please hear my cry and don't miss. I need your help to beat the dark. I hope you don't come in an arc. I need you to not be far, otherwise I'm stuck in tar. I know that you are in the fame, but first I must call out your name. Soraya. Thank you so much, James. Then the second one is by Col de Amor. With each life, there's always someone that gets the bad side of life. I was the one who got this. You might be asking yourself, what do you mean? I mean that I died so young, but it was my fault. I was in Amsterdam. I was by myself until I met Alicia. She was so good looking. She had one red eye and one blue. It was so hypnotic. I fell into her web and was dead the first time I saw her. Now I am undead. I wish I just bled out, but no. And now I walk the earth forever. I just hope my family is okay. Thank you so much, Cole. Next one is by Colin Brekke. Soft footsteps in the forest, a fierce predator lurks, a deadly rose that blooms in a twilight place. With strange savagery she hides beneath the beguiling beauty of a woman's face. She looks up to me with charm and finesse. I find myself caught deep in her gaze. Two brilliant orange suns, they put me in a daze. How cheerfully she seems to grin as she tries to hide her claws. I grow wary of them and their mischievous looks, only to get caught in her jaws. I'm captured and raptured, there's no escape. The blood leaves me and I lose all feel. I awaken, left behind Jackie. She has gone to hunt her next meal. Thank you so much, Colin. Next one is by James Jones. It's been a while since we hung out at your place, but please forgive me of what I have done. I know nothing will ever be the same again. I want you to know the change has been going well. I'm still sorry I wasn't ready at the time, but knowing now I'm here, let's talk about it and let it show us the way. Your blonde hair and marvelous eyes take my breath away. With the greatest of ease, your fangs pierce my heart and draw more love than blood. Please forgive me for reacting the way I did when I realized you're everything I've ever wanted and needed. Please take me with you where you go. Thank you so much, James. Next poem is by Thomas Jeffrey. The first night upon which we met, I was lost in your eyes, your sweet voice and marble white skin under masquerade guise. In your embrace I drew my last, by sweet death we were bound. Two admirers of artistry, between us love was found. In chaos your softness brings calm, in darkness you stay true. In hardships and anxious moments, I always think of you. You are very precious to me, my dearest Celine, I can't wait for the future and what remains to be seen. Thank you, Thomas. The next one, I'm not sure if I can pronounce your last name properly, but it's by Carson Jew. I'm sorry. This one is titled Eritas of Infinity. Trapped in the red, with my head tied in knots all over again, and the black is ready to attack all the bright spots which I lack. And with a blue eye amiss, like a stolen kiss, waiting for the fangs to fall from your lips. So I guess we will see who I am going to be, because a single bite brings eternity. Thank you, Carson. Oh dear, the next name I'm definitely going to mispronounce. This one is from Gian Carlo, I think. Lustful relations cause greater sensations than the enigma of mystery, although when coeval in harmony, they create a phenomenon of puzzles and sensuality. This coevality is so strong, one gives way to all desires, and ambience evolves into riddles which gasp to be solved. No longer in a quandary, free to breathe fresh air, lustful hours reach their peak, allowing conceptions of new desires to obscure the minds of mortals everywhere. Lust had seemed so sweet, just as the image of a deadly belladonna is to the eye, but really what desires do is create a conundrum which lasts until we die. Thank you, John. Next one is by Sage ASMR. Many an hour spent, sleepless and distraught, with seemingly no way to breach the veil of comforting, shielding slumber, facing endless, cyclical nights alone. Searching for hope, relief in the twilight hours, I turned my gaze outwards across the world, and so did happen upon a collection of mysterious creatures, beings of darkness, whom offer relieving shade. They stroke my mind with a maddening caress, whispering simply, yes, 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 dominating my attention, demanding my thoughts, while the stress of the day is reduced to naught. Their names may be myriad, these balm kindred souls, but every one the same brings me peace in the dusky hours, when my restless spirit cannot settle into somnolent repose. Thank you, Sage. Next one is by Matt Y, and it's titled Madness. Her madness kept sane through all the sleepless nights, so in return I feed her bloodthirsty addiction pint after pint. Her madness brightens up my life and calms all the storms and strife. I might be a little crazy myself, because I'm more than willing to put my sanity on the shelf and let her bleed me dry without questioning why. Tell me I'm better off without Alicia, and I'll tell you, nah, I'd rather die. Thank you, Matt. Next one is by The Peace of Eden, and it's titled Alicia's Hunger. Born from within darkness's womb, she sleeps soundly within her tomb. Until the sun sets and the rise of night, she opens her eyes, devoid of light. She stalks the town, looking to feed, looking to satisfy her bloody needs. She sees a girl walking the streets, hearing the sound of her strong heart beats. The girl begins to hear whispers in her head. She begins to see visions of blood so red. She turns to see eyes so black, she can't even scream before she is attacked. Alicia grabs hold of her neck so sure, that our blood will taste warm and pure. She sinks her fangs in, sucking her dry, then she disappears, leaving her to die. Thank you, Eden. So, there's just two left, and I had a hard time picking between two, but the following one is the runner-up, and I really like this poem a lot. I loved how it flowed, and I love the subject as well. I'm not a professional poem critic, as you might know, but yeah, this one is by Herbs and Psychic, and this is how it goes. Never set foot in these woods, my son, you're sure of a big surprise. You'll be caught by the cat of the Gangrel clan, you'll be lured in by her amber eyes. She's faster than she seems, my son, the beast has marked her kin, so watch with care when through the air you'll hear her, Jacqueline. She's not a myth as you might think, no story around the fire. Jackie is a monster, son, which bears the name Vampire. She wakes when we're asleep, dear boy, she's always sharp and fresh. Some day she'll likely save your life, or failing, eat your flesh. If you get cornered by that cat, don't curse or call her names. She won't back down from words alone, she wins at all our games. Jackie has swift claws, my son, Jackie has keen smell. There's no law on the forest floor, and Jackie knows it well. And yet I sense a sadness there, when Jackie hunts, she hunts alone. She wars with others of her kind, with one at least, that's all I've known. A Malkavian of sorts, they say, insane of eye, with white hair frayed. But monsters are not born, my son, they're almost always made. Thank you so much, Psychic. I really like that one. And then we have the winner, and I just love this one. I loved it so much that I showed a couple of my friends, and they really praised it for the subject and the imagery that it conjured in everyone's mind. And it's very much a traditional ballad as well, in that it tells of a story of an encounter. I just love it. And this one is by Nate M. And it's called Soraya. I was walking through the woods at night, tired and lost in bitter cold, trying to catch a glimpse of starlight, a rescue from twilight's hold. Infernal smoke revealed a figure ahead, a succubus of hellish allure. Please do not be frightened, she pled, because my intent is pure. To dwindle in dusk or drown in day is equally foolish for a soul, and a wanderer who has lost his way is kept from being whole. She spoke this wisdom through her gaze, then like a dream was no more, and I continued through the wooded maze, much stronger than before. I really hope that I did you justice and your poems, every one of you. Thank you so much, Nate. I'll be contacting you very soon for the Undertale theme key, and everyone else, thank you so much for participating, sending in your awesome poems, and yes, thank you. It's been really exciting, and I hope everyone that's been listening has enjoyed my reading, and that you're all doing well. And I love you all very